Hey, C4 guys and girls, I can make a short video here about this 91 convertible that I bought a couple months ago. Pretty nice looking car. Did run when I bought it. I brought it home, tinkered with it for a couple hours and had it running. It was really dirty and stuff like that. I cleaned it up, got it running halfway decent, put a tag on it. And I've been driving it for about a month and a half. And all of a sudden, it started not running well. Anyway, heard a lot of complaints from C4 guys where, excuse me, there, car will start and run while it's cold or cool. And then once it warms up, it starts running really like crap. And this all of a sudden, just the other day, started happening. And so I've been tinkering with it for, well, I guess it's more than a couple days, a week or so. But it finally figured out, after testing, doing all the tests and testing all the sensors and switches and that sort of thing, that there was a problem. Let's see if you can see it here. I hooked up a mechanical oil pressure gauge, and I noticed that as it warmed up, it started running bad. Whatever happens, it changes once it warms up, and it started running really bad. But I noticed that I put that gauge on there, that the oil pressure was dropping off. It went like below 10 pounds when it got really hot, and it started running really bad. So I figured out, I ran down to the parts store with my Cadillac that runs pretty good, and I bought a quart of Lucas. This stuff here. Hang on. Okay. This stuff. Lucas high mileage oil stabilizer. And I dumped it in there. I pulled a quart of oil out. I sucked a quart of oil out of it, and then I dumped that stuff in there, and it jumped the oil pressure right up, and the car started running halfway decent again. So it still has some problems. I tested some sensors and that sort of thing, and there are some that are bad, and it's still not perfect. And not everything is working perfectly, but it's running a whole lot better. It'll at least go down the road, and it will idle. And anyways, before you guys go spending hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars if you hire someone else to do your work, if you got that problem, just go ahead, run down to the parts store with your other car and pick you up yourself a quart or two of that Lucas stabilizer and dump it in there and see what happens. It seemed to cure this one. I ordered a bunch of parts from Rock Auto. They should be here on Friday. Hopefully that'll cure some of the other problems that it has. But other than that, this is a really nice car, and I understand that a lot of them have been going for parts just because of that one problem. So anyways, guys, try that out. I know it sounds crazy, but I did it and it worked. The car starts right up and runs. You go through the city traffic, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't run terribly bad, anything like that. So yep, that's what it is. I get the parts on Friday and I put it the rest of the way together. I'll try to do an update on this video, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully that'll help you out, guys. And well, that's it. That's all I got.